How's it going, guys? Welcome to the game week for hashtag game week 20 for first half of the season gone already. Yeah, which is crazy, of course. Just to let you know on what do you call it, the deadline closes at 11 o'clock this morning. Just to let you know as well. Of course, if you have any questions for me in the comments this morning, of course, I will say your name this morning. Of course. Yeah, of course, just to let you know on the players. Of course, this is, as I said, hashtag game week 20. Now, if who gets 5 yellow cards will not get 1 match suspension now. It will reduce now to 10 yellow cards, so that will be a two match suspension. Of course, one of my players is suspended for this game week, and he had a good fixture as well. Rogers, and of course Acuna is suspended, but he didn't pick up. He's suspended for, I think, for 3 matches. For 2 yeah, but could be reduced to a lot more bans, and of course he got fined 80,000. Yeah, as well, just to let you know. They got fined as well. Did Wolves. Yeah, that was after the game against when they lost 2-1 against Ipswich Town, of course. Yeah, so there is my team up at the moment. There's only 2 people on this, buddy. I say. Yeah, so there's my team up at the moment. In goal, Allison. Defence, Castagna, Gabriel, Kirkes, the Bournemouth defender. Midfield, Mbumo, Palmer, Sarr, captain is Salah. Up front, Jimenez, vice captain Watkins, and Visa. We bench is Speckett, Nunes, Livramento, and the guy who's not playing, he is suspended, Rogers. Yeah, of course my captaincy let me down the last game week, and of course I want to say, by the way, Happy New Year to all you guys as well. Happy 2025. Yeah. Aaron, who should I vice captain ahead of this game week? Isak or Watkins. I think on form I would have to go with Isak, but it's very, very close. Watkins has got a good home fixture against Leicester, and Leicester are terrible. God. Diaz or Palmer? That's a tough one. I would still go with Palmer, but Diaz is a good option this week as well. Because they're playing my team, but of course, of course, there's rumours about tomorrow's match. It could be postponed. It depends on the weather. That's the rumour. But of course, keep your Liverpool players in the starting 11. That's my advice for tomorrow. Of course, just to let you know, I made that one transfer last night. I got Raul Jimenez in place of Acuna. Yeah, so, that was my only transfer for this game week as well. Of course, the last game week, I want to say congratulations to Ipswich on getting their first home victory back in the Premier League. Very impressive against Chelsea. Chelsea were playing kind of a weakened team. Yeah, and to be fair, a few weeks ago, the manager Beretska was absolutely correct. Chelsea are not ready to win the Premier League. I don't think no one is. I think the only team that could stop Liverpool is Arsenal. But I can't see that happening because Liverpool have a game in hand as well. Like it's Liverpool to lose this year. And to be fair, Liverpool overall deserve to be top of the table. The table doesn't lie. And probably relegated already are Southampton. Yeah, they're gone. Because they're not going to pick up that many points in the second half of the season. No way, Jose. Of course. Of course, in the other cup competitions, I will show you later on. I'm still in the Manchester Cup just about. So I'm in the fourth round now of the Manchester Cup, and of course, the Public of Ireland Cup starts this week, but I don't have to play the first round. I got to buy into the second round, which I'm happy enough with that. Like, yeah, but of course, in the Manchester Cup, I got a tough one this week. A very tough one this week. The guy who's doing better than me in the ranks, but of course anything could happen in the Manchester Cup because doesn't matter where you are in the ranks, because despite if you have a good team, but your opponent will have a good team as well. It comes down to what players perform for you in the game week. Of course, I think this week I'm happy with my team. I think that's for the first time I think I've said that this season, because from my standards I'm being very, very poor this year. Very, very poor from my standards this season. Yeah, so I'm only concentrating on how far I get in the mini cups this year, because as I said, I'm not going to win that many mini leagues this year. I'm afraid. This year. Yeah, of course. What do you call it? The early kickoff today. Tottenham against Newcastle. I think it's a Newcastle away win. Sorry, Spurs. But you never know, they could give them a good game. They have to hope Newcastle have an off day, but I can't see that happening. But stranger things do happen. That's the problem. Course as well. Who is still in what do you call it, the Fancy Cup? I can't remember what round it is. Well, to be fair, I can't remember. No, Trent. No. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get it because there's rumours, as I said, the match could be postponed. That's the rumour. No. Don't set. Unfortunately. Sorry about that. Just keep those questions coming. And the captain options. I'm going for Salah because I'm not looking forward to tomorrow's match. And I'm not watching the game tomorrow because it's going to be. I'm afraid it's going to be a hammering tomorrow. Sab, who you vice captain? Watkins or Isak? I think I'm vice captain at Watkins, but it's a hard one. I think on form I will vice captain Isak, but of course he's away. He might only get one goal against Tottenham. 1 goal, 1 assist. No Trent or Isak. Correct. Yes, I did have Isak in the start. Keep those questions coming. Yeah. What time was I on? 5:09. So I'm 30 minutes in. Already. Yeah. Course. What are you looking to achieve in the second half of the season? Yeah. Oh yeah. Is that taken out now? The second half of the season. Yeah. Yeah. The second half of the season rank. Yeah. What will the score be tomorrow? Will United score 1? I can't see United scoring 1 at all. I'm either going to go for 5 or 7-0 Liverpool. Yeah, that's how bad we are. Somebody's saying can't pronounce your name. I'm terribly sorry. Unfortunately, I don't rate teams because I won't have a clue. But I can't tell you about the players. Martinez, Castagna, Hall, Lewis, Madison, if I could pronounce that correct. Palmer, Diaz, Mbumo, Morgan Gibbs Ray, front. Jesus, Haaland, must be Haaland, and Watkins. It's a good team, but the problem that you don't have is Salah. That's the problem. That is the problem. It's a good team. It's a good team. Diaz is a good pick. I think my best captain for your team would have to be Watkins, because you have nobody else. Palmer, he could be hit and miss. What about Smith-Rowe? I think for this season he's finished Raphael, if I'm honest with you. I think he's finished. Yeah, I think he's lost his place. I think your man Harry Wilson. I think he's earned his spot up starting now. Cause coming off the bench, he's got very important goals for Fulham this season. He really has. Yeah.
What's your highest ever overall finish? Like 1.2k or 1.3k or something like that? Down top 1,000. Can't remember one.
Of course, I'm listening to Andy at the moment.
Start this week. The Bournemouth away or Sells. Bournemouth better attack than Wolves. Bench one, Jackson or Mikalenko. Don't trust Jackson. If you're not going to play Jackson over Mikalenko, Mikalenko
Username. Sells. Trent. That must be the Fulham defender.
You're definitely playing Jackson. Rogers to Jordan or Cunha to Watkins.
I don't know that name, do I?
Well, Cunha to Watkins, but Watkins might be short term. That's the only thing I would say.
Is he one of the Bournemouth defenders? Is it Lenkovic, the Forest defender? Salah, Jota, Gordon, Sarr, Watkins, Isak and Jackson. Bench, Sanchez, Kulusevski,
I don't think he's necessarily a long-term hold.
Kirkes, and Gusto.
Final update from Rob T.
I think I would start probably the Bournemouth defender, if I'm honest with you, because he's very attacking. Do you think Spurs will beat Newcastle? No, because Spurs still have problem with their defensive issues, and Newcastle are in form, but stranger things do happen. Oh, from Wolves. Oh, I see. I won't know him, if I'm honest with you. I only knew from Wolves and Nuri. That's about it. Excuse me. My spelling. That's okay. That's okay. Start. And I'm Frank. Who the hell is I'm Frank? What the hell? I'm confused, Jerry.
I think I would play Sarr. It's a close one because João Pedro's minutes are so good.
Watkins or Wood.
Arsenal at home is definitely.
I think this week I will go for Watkins.
I think I would play Sarr.
Even though Forest are playing well, but still be a tough game away at Wolves because they're still fighting for their lives.
Sarr is more of a threat than Eze.
And I think, Forest maybe still got Europe, but
Sarr's been really good.
second half of the season, Forest will drop off.
Player or something, and someone comes out of that attack.
They're safe now.
Like, no matter how
Kulusevski or Jota
here that Eze's not been playing
is
well,
what
he's just not getting
I am not sure about.
So I actually agree. And you also
Probably I would go for Jota, but the problem is he's not nailed. That's the problem.
if I was buying right now, I'd be very tempted to go Sarr.
Taylor Hardware Bellis or Saliba.
Like,
Saliba for me, Leon.
Go for.
Harabellis, he's playing it for a struggling Southampton team.
Definitely not. I don't think he'll start against Man United.
Um,
Surprised if it's Diaz and Gakpo, to be honest.
more Bournemouth players needed. Probably I would get Justin Kluivert and Eder Nilsson.
I'd make decisions based on who.
But after the Everton game, their fixtures are very bad. Bournemouth, they're not great.
Put it this way, right? On that graphic I just mentioned from Rob.
Bellis
the
or
only team
Nuri.
with higher projected goals this week than Liverpool is
If I'm honest with you, I will probably not go for none of them, but probably this week I'll go for Nuri
Liverpool are joint
for his for
top.
Tacken.
42%, same as Villa versus Leicester.
Your options on Son.
Nick
I think Son is finished. If I'm honest with you,
Lewis as well.
I think he's finished.
Lovely. Very nice how these things
He's not been the same player since Kane left.
3 times 5 million midfielders, Rodgers, Murphy, Sarr, and Farman.
Oh God,
Convinced by that, to be honest.
Sarr or
This feels like one
Hall.
of those things that looks really nice right now, but
That's a
also
tough one.
really,
That's a
really
tough
bad,
one.
but, like, how confident are we long term?
Probably I will go for Hall because he's on corners as well for Newcastle.
Gordon's obviously good.
Still
a lot of good midfielders.
I can't read that question again because you put that up twice now. Liverpool and United postponed. Yeah, that's the rumor. It's not definite.
Play Vandenberg.
Options on Salah
I
missing
Southampton away, but I just don't trust that Brentford defence to keep it
the
clean.
game because his cat died.
Do I run it back?
Well, what do you mean his cat died? We're not talking about animals here. Would you stop? Would you stop? Stop. Don't mess with me.
Happy enough with my midfield this week. I think it's decent. Again,
What
around
do
that
you
40%,
think
they-
of
like, whatever.
Mike Hawk so far? I never heard of the guy, Jerry.
Worth playing
I never heard of him.
Southampton defender.
Who the hell
Yeah,
is
Southampton defender long term, yeah.
Mike Hawks?
The thing is, Conte's not that useful. to
I
him.
never heard of that guy.
Away is maybe not that bad, but then it's Arsenal away.
I'm sorry.
But this week it looks good. Son for Gordon or Roll. So Son is one of the players rumoured not to start. The problem
Wow.
is, I'll just be honest, I don't know how.
Andy was saying there's rumours Son might not start. Rumours.
Yeah, I just don't know. But the rumour going around is that it's a Johnson, Solanke, Werner front three. If that's the case, I would definitely sell Son. It's Arsenal away next week. Like,
Yeah.
What, like 60 odd minutes last week? I think you cut your loss.
Yeah. Oh no, that's 2 weeks. Actually, that's 2 weeks, is it?
I'm telling you now, I do not know.
I have to check. Is it? Oh, I think it's a midweek fixture, isn't it?
He is not starting.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any weather updates.
I don't think there's not going to be any weather updates.
The weather, right? We know what's coming. Like for the postponements, Liverpool, Man United, they will leave it to as late as possible to call that game off if they need to. They will give it every chance to be.
Andy was saying they will leave it as late as possible. The Liverpool United game, they will leave it late as possible.
João Pedro to Wood or Raul would have to play João Pedro. I would rather have Chris Wood than João Pedro. I think.
Nick.
But do you know what? Actually,
Oh, you mean Nick Pope?
I think I would roll. Right. I think Chris Wood is better this week.
Better player. What's your thoughts?
Chris Wood has got Liverpool, and Chris Wood's more expensive.
Is it Nick Pope you're talking about? Nick Pope is still injured. He's not. He probably might not be back to next month.
And he probably is the slightly better option longer term. But, Forest fixtures aren't that good. They do get to play Southampton, but then João Pedro.
Andy was just saying Forest's fixtures are not that good.
I probably roll. Jackson Mamad to
No.
replacement for Ahmad. I mean, Gordon seems pretty good, yeah.
Is it Van Heck you're talking about?
All I would say on Raul Jimenez is before that goal.
To be fair, I would not get a Brighton player
People were even worried about his minutes. And now all of a sudden,
because their form has been poor. I have 3 Forest and Newcastle players in my team, but Lewis Hall on the bench. I think, Ollie, I think you should start Hall, if I'm honest with you. Because he takes corners for Newcastle. Like at the start of the season, he wasn't great. I had him at the start of the season. Like, he's good now. Like, Newcastle players have... They really stepped up. My cunt. I don't know where you're getting these from, Jerry, if I'm honest with you. I don't know who these people are. Nah, I never heard of them. I'm sorry.
What age should you stop getting a Christmas stocking? There's no age. Just same as you shouldn't ever stop getting a advent calendar, you know?
Somebody's saying Christmas stockings.
Is it too early to wild card? I've got 3 players in.
God almighty.
I probably wouldn't wild card.
Lewis Hall to start, maybe. Start Lewis Hall.
If you've got 3 hits, save them.
But I have Trent,
You're essentially probably going to have a blank
Gabriel, and Robertson, who has Ipswich. God, that's a lot. That's a lot to take. That's a lot to take in. That is a lot. That is a tough one. God, that is a tough one. God, I'm going to say bench Gabriel. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. Wow.
They will both double in 33 and 36. And so basically your wildcard team in 30 will just get picked for you. You'll have 3 Liverpool, 3 Arsenal, and you'll probably 3 hitting 34 to cover that blank. So it's not guaranteed to happen. But if those teams get far in the FA Cup all the way through to the semi-final and they blank into the Carabao Cup final, wildcard's just going to be so
I'm thinking keeping Lewis Hall on the bench and playing him next week. Oh, really? What happens if he gets an assist from a corner? You could regret it, but got good defence. That's a problem. When he has Wolves, fair enough. Of course, you're the manager of your own team, because I can't control. I just say my opinions. Like not everybody gets a spot on. Like even the panelists, they don't get a spot on. No one does. Like should I captain? What the? No, they're not in the fancy game. Would you stop talking about that? Watkins, captain, might not be a bad show this weekend. That could be very true. That could be very true. Who should I put on the bench? Murphy or Nina? Probably the first defender. Jacob Murphy's been terrific the last few weeks, and he's cheap as well. I think he's only 5.1 million. Who should? No. I'm not saying those. Sorry, Ashley. Be reasonable. Should I use bench boost for game week 22 as Paris have Southampton, and
I
Newcastle
guess it depends how many other Man
have.
United Liverpool players you've got. If you've only got like Salah,
I think you might have to wait for a double game week because they will be a double game week. I think it's double game week 24. Of course, that's when the new chip comes in. The system manager. That would be the first time that's ever happened in the game. Why
he's gonna start, right? There's a good chance
ain't
he starts.
you captaining Watkins?
Probably starts.
Because Salah's going to get a double-digit haul against United. It's going to happen.
They're both conceding.
It's gonna happen.
Play Greaves.
Tara. Very good, Mr. Walsh. Happy New Year to you.
Flip the coin. Like Fulham is the easiest.
Who has a double game
Dunks are high
week
though.
4?
On the bench.
I checked just to make sure. Do you remember that game was postponed
I'd rather play Fulham than Arsenal, but like
in the Merseyside derby?
like they're both just rubbish this week. I have Salah and Haaland 82k rank. Who the captain? Salah.
Or is it?
Thoughts on Haaland captain? Catch rank 3.3. There's nothing wrong with Haaland captain this week if you want to go for it.
Oh, it's not confirmed, yeah.
Better, but Haaland's fine. Did I say the Man United are a top team in the league?
It's not confirmed, yeah.
Hall or Menard's got double.
But will happen.
Maybe play Hall in your case. Starting's always João Pedro for me.
No need, no ain't it? No.
I still wouldn't captain either. Personally, but
Oh, Liverpool never. Yeah, do you remember that game was postponed? But it hasn't confirmed yet.
we have to transfer out the assistant manager. Or
Sam,
for
for
out of the squad, but you won't get the money back. Like you'll get your money back. But it'll be
4 million.
Presumably it'll be in the bank, so you'll have to spend another transfer to spend it.
For MMM.
Will we regret selling Rodgers?
Of Snow.
I think we'll regret selling him
Forecast.
like straight away. Like,
Saturday night.
Then he's got Everton away, Arsenal away. So from 23 onwards, he looks quite good again.
To Sunday night.
They're not a huge problem.
I see.
I see. Rodgers will blank him 29.
Yeah.
But I do quite like the
As a
Bruno to Gordon, Rodgers to Murphy.
versus Sar.
If you're desperate for Gordon, I don't mind selling
What's
Bruno.
are
I feel like
the difference?
Bruno Fernandes is a player that
I think Sar is better than SA.
because he'll just frustrate you.
There was rumours that SA is not fit at all.
Well, if you use my free transfer,
And I think I have to agree with that as well, like.
I mean, Gordon is better than
More burgers. No. Burgers are finished now. They're finished. No reviews. It's not going to happen.
System managership sounds very messy.
My health is more important now because I'm not fit anymore.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty rubbish chip, to be honest with you.
Damn, bro, you put Watkins. Yeah.
How it plays out.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's very
Uh,
in how it works.
Semenyo, Sar,
I think it's needed.
or
Also,
Alanga.
if you strip it back,
I think Alanga's one has come to an end.
win a game.
I think probably this week I will go with Semenyo
Manager, because that sounds better, but like
because he's got Everton at home and
get sacked, which obviously
Everton.
but if he did, I'd still
Well, you never know with Everton. That's the problem.
like, you know what I mean? I imagine back in the day, was it Jose Mourinho and then or what's his name, the young guy
Waiting for
coach at
that
Spain,
Liverpool double game week. Use
like, if it had been
to
made
use
back then,
triple captain on Salah.
Mourinho,
That could possibly happen, and he's nailed as well.
would have just lost.
Um,
Just got the next one.
it only might
Betting on a team to win games, right? I don't
afraid or efforts that Liverpool game, but it's not likely. Liverpool, you know, will be caught off. It could possibly happen. It could possibly happen.
Or you can go someone lower down and think will get a few wins, etc.
Thinking Trent is worth the 7+ hashtag. He might. I don't know. He's been very good tackling, but he hasn't been getting the returns. As he's getting the returns now, but it doesn't happen every game. You need Newcastle player. I have one, but he's on the bench, and that's Livramento. I don't know whether he's nailed to start or that's the problem. Well, Reverend. How are you? Find a way to get Isak in your team. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And I already made one transfer. Didn't have enough money to get Isak, and I'm not taking any hits this year because of my rank. That's the reason. Because my rank has been very poor this year. I've got Murphy and Isak and Hall from Newcastle this week.
I'd be tempted just to do the Timber move and not.
Yeah, fair play to you.
Chris Wood is probably better. Chris Wood is better. Who's going to take penalties, by the way? Wang, I guess.
Wang. Oh, for Wolves. Oh yeah, because Acuna can't play.
Would you go to Iwobi over? Yeah, if I had Iwobi, I'd play over Lewis Hall, yeah. But I'm going to get it so wrong on Lewis Hall, aren't I? Hopefully Solanke wipes out your clean sheet early.
3 draws with you.
Arsenal has a greater chance of returning over the Mules. I'd back a penalty taker over a defender.
Could happen.
Whichever way I go, I played João Pedro against my double defender.
What team? The team who are going to get hammered if it goes ahead tomorrow.
There is a little part of
Wolves' upcoming fixtures are honourable. Yeah, but they're not great. They're not great. Wouldn't think of putting Acuna in. Yeah, and he's suspended as well. He could even get further suspensions.
Start Sarr and Nico with Sarr for me. Sell one to Trent Daniel or Aina.
6-0 Liverpool. Yeah, could possibly happen. Yes. To be fair, the last game Liverpool should have won more than 5-0. It should have been even 9 or 10-0. Because West Ham were so bad. They were. They really were so bad. But Liverpool were lucky not to concede as well. Like, I think West Ham hit the upright. What was it, 3 times? But to be fair, overall the game Liverpool deserved to win. I think most managers have put Rodgers. Yeah, that is very true, Ollie. Like, if he had it not been suspended, it would have been a perfect fixture, but unfortunately he picked up that 5th yellow card against Brighton in the last game. Yeah, but once you have 5 yellow cards, you're suspended. He's only suspended for just the 1 match. You think Chelsea are going to draw? It could go either way. They could lose as well. They could lose. Because that was a bad defeat for them away at Ipswich. That was a big shock. Sir, 2 out of Semedo, Sir, and João Pedro. I think put João Pedro on the bench because I can't see Brighton scoring against Arsenal. Because, as I said, Brighton are being very poor. If he gets one chance, he scores, but
Probably
he's not going to get that many returns against Arsenal.
the thing that Chris Wood has over Solanke.
I removed Cunha for Jesus because he
And you do buy him with Arsenal.
in good form. He is, but the problem is with Jesus, he's not nailed.
Chris Wood short
That's
term,
the problem.
he might win out long term. The fixtures for Spurs.
Well, he might be nailed for short term
Start Hall or Mateta.
because I don't know how many months Saka's going to be out.
Yeah, I wouldn't
That
really
that's
put in your
that's
whole team
that's the
out.
problem.
I can't look at a team and give you all your features transfers.
Hall or Etnori. Hall. Yeah, I benched him.
Buy and start.
I see.
Enzo Tomé-
Um,
Lewis, I think.
Joy Salah
Unless I'm reading that wrong.
4 points.
Like, Lewis will probably start, right?
He's not going to get. Salah's not going to get 4 points. He might not even play as well. Captain Salah or Isak. Salah.
Long term, probably Lewis will. This week, Castagne is much better. Eventually go Castagne, then Hall.
Hall or Etnori. Hall.
The sickness news play one of Hall.
Did I say that question already?
João Pedro.
I did.
Wildcard is-
Stop putting the same questions up.
I've not thought about wildcard at all. Let's have a look. Sales picked
It's getting confusing.
yeah, Trent Robinson, Hall, Munoz, Mikalenko.
Uh, what's the team news on the Man United against Liverpool?
Yeah, Diaz.
They could leave the game until last minute
He's at Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez, nice cheap option. You could go João Pedro instead.
if Jesus isn't good form.
Maybe leave the Diaz slot open and decide on your Liverpool player later.
I can bring in Gakpo. Yeah, Gakpo's a good option.
I guess getting
But the problem is with Gakpo as well. He's not 90 minutes. That's the problem. Between maybe 60 or 70.
players also seems quite good right now. 21 months. Start Aina or Castagna. I mean,
Did I do that question up already? Stop putting those same questions again. Is
the Enzo and Ahmad hype didn't last very long.
Raul Jimenez a shout for Jackson?
João Pedro,
I think for this week, yes. But the problem is with Jimenez, he's not 90 minutes. He could play 90 minutes today.
I like Trent long term, but I don't think he's good this week.
But
Ahmad Reeves.
he's not nailed as a 90-minute man for Fulham as he used to be with Wolves.
I mean, if Arsenal get a clean sheet, João Pedro's playing, I really won't.
Try Isak. No, don't have the money to get him.
I have
And I made that transfer already. I got Jimenez. Place of Acuna. Didn't have enough money to get Isak on. Sorry.
Salah with 2 United and Timber out. If United versus Liverpool,
That's the only problem with Gakpo. You
don't know what that means.
never know if he will play. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true.
I don't know what that means.
Did you see Fuhr is getting transferred?
Who will be the 1 in 11 blanking with 3 out of 4 replacements?
Who is this? One of the Liverpool strikers? I don't know. So confusing with the spelling. It really is.
How many times I read it, I'm not sure what that means. Forest have won their last 5 with clean sheets and 3. Nottingham Forest are pretty good.
You think
They
putting
don't have bad-
Luis
they haven't got,
Diaz
like, amazing fixtures either. You know, they are good.
is a
Aina over,
bad
Cole.
show? I think Luis Diaz will start
Also subbed off.
against United, if I'm honest with you.
With players blank, they all get replaced.
He's been getting more minutes than Jota this year.
The sub
Isak
orders
or
matter.
Rockets.
Players blanking, right?
Both of them are good options this week.
That's the question.
Both of them are good options. Probably Rockets, the home advantage. Because Isak might only get only 1 return.
Following on from my brief question, I could use my transfer before just worth the transfer.
Oh God.
I mean, Lewis Hall is
Glenn Millar against Blackford today, Fran.
I don't mind it, but
It's Rever Bellardi now, Lee.
situation
Who do you
Stania to bench
think
Cole, Sarr,
will win?
Gomez with his role.
I'm actually gonna have to say no comment because it's only a it's only a friendly.
Gordon or Eze?
Gonna have to say no comment. Sorry.
Definitely.
Gonna let me in the
You're not going to get an update on Liverpool Man United.
yeah. Unfortunately,
It's going to get
maybe when the season's over.
So make your decisions with that information. I would make your decisions assuming
I am benching Salah. What?
But it would maybe like.
Are you kidding me?
Like if there's a Liverpool player.
Don't do that.
Be a bit of a ministry. That would maybe put me off buying.
Don't do that.
And also
You will regret it.
Gakpo is also on 4
He is
Vigorous Pigeon. You remember?
bounce for a blank. So it's not gonna happen.
He means he'll have 4 out.
He's not gonna blank against United.
On the bench. Yeah.
Cause we're terribly poor.
But I don't.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, okay. But I don't get what the question is. Or is that the question? Is that what
Sorry.
Yeah, if you've got 4 players that miss out.
Whoever it's okay. It's okay, Lee. What you think about triple captain Parma? I won't bank on it if I'm honest with you. Cause I say Chelsea might only get one goal away at Palace. And Chelsea the last 2 matches have only scored 1 goal in 2 matches.
Honestly, I don't mind Jason.
Do you think
Similar to the,
Ethan?
it was similar to a few weeks
Oh, that 17-year-old. I won't bank on him just yet. If I'm honest with you, he's not going to play every game for Arsenal.
Enzo Rodgers. I don't think I would want 2 of them.
Arsenal
But his
is
neighbour is absolutely fine.
good for 4.5 million.
I think you're starting to have Pedro over
Is Arsenal
Is it back crazy?
back up for Saka? Yeah, but he's not going to get the same returns as Saka because he's only 17. Jimmy, Ada, Robinson, Gabriel, Kirkes, the Bournemouth defender, and Trent. Which would you start? Oh God, which one would you start? I would probably start Trent. That's 1. Bournemouth defender. That's 2. I'm probably Anton Robinson of Fulham because he plays out of position for Fulham. Shar or Sar? Sar because Shar is not nailed for Brentford. He's got a good fixture away at Southampton, but Brentford are very poor away from home.
I would wait for as long as possible.
But so are Southampton. Southampton are being very poor all season. Oh, OMG. I have a dizzy eye 2. What? What? Dizzy eye? I don't think I've never heard of that. Wow. Look after yourself. Smith Rowe and Bilmo. In Bilmo. Because he's on penalties as well. I'm gonna go now, mate. You take care of yourself. Best of luck with game week 20 yourself. And if you're still in the Fantasy Cup, best of luck with that as well.
Munoz or Colwell? I'd bench Colwell first. Play 1, Lewis Hall, Colwell or Munoz. Don't bring Castagne for -4. You've got those 3 defenders. I would play Munoz, then Lewis Hall, then Colwell in that order, I think. If you want to go Hall over Munoz, absolutely fine. Hall or Cash? I mean, if I was buying one, I'd buy Lewis Hall. Cash is better this week, but
Cash is better this week, but
I don't think I would go there.
no.
Would you do Timber to Munoz for a -4 or play Mikalenko? Who? I've Bournemouth away. I'd probably just play Mikalenko. Who do you think is the best defender, 5.1 or under right now? I'm not sure if Robinson
what about I take Iwobi? Oh no.
Personally, also think that Castagna is probably the one to buy.
No phone calls.
The weeks that we get through, the less I think that, because the closer we are to Tete returning and potentially taking his place back. Whereas Robinson is absolutely like mega nailed forever, basically. But Robinson, isn't he like, is he 5 now? I can't remember how much he's gone up to. Let me have a look. Yeah.
No, is he? Anton Robinson he's looking for.
0.8 million. The thing is, I said this like a game week or 2 ago, and then Robinson got another assist.
He actually did get another assist.
0.6 cheaper at that point, I think.
I think Anton Robinson's got about 7 assists this season, I think.
0.8 million is huge. But Robinson, like, it does. I gotta be honest. Robinson just feels like one. You get them every season, right? He just feels like one of those players that even.
Yeah, one of those players. Even the defense is mad.
He just feels like he's getting a player that I don't like.
Salah or Isak for captain. Salah. Yes, yes, that is correct. Tottenham only had 7 players training yesterday. That is correct. Liam, forgot to say that. Which 3 to start out of? Saliba, Aina, or Robertson. Aina for me. I think Forrest will concede. Playing at 5-3-2 on FPL this week. Of course, you can play any formation that you want. Of course. What you think about coaching Arne Slot?
If you've got Konza, I'd start him.
Carlos.
Flex that you've got Konza, he's probably going to start. I guess the only slight risk.
Ancelotti. Oh, good manager, but he's not in the fancy Premier League.
I think Konza will start. Just hope this doesn't make
If he was assistant manager this year, I would probably go for a bot. But he's not in the game. He's manager Real Madrid.
You've got Livramento there, haven't you? That's the problem.
Do I start
And also,
Greaves
Trippier's quite expensive. Like, he would have started the season quite high.
or take a -4?
6 million. That's a lot of money for a player you can't. Like, a lot of money for a defender.
Somebody else. I think I would put Greaves on the bench if I'm honest with you.
I mean, Foden could do really well today against West Ham, let's be honest. But Trent and Gordon seems pretty good to me. I'd much rather have Trent and Gordon than Colwell and Foden. I mean, it makes your bet.
Oh God.
Am I watching any games today? My wife is going away today.
Oh wow. Andy's wife is going away today.
I'll be chilling on the
Do I take
all day
a hit
watching football.
-4 to bring in Gordon? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. That is a tough one.
Triple captain Salah, yes, in the double game week. Probably not this week.
No, not this week.
Am I doing dry January? I'm doing. I'll have a drink if I want to drink. Otherwise, I just won't drink.
Oh, Andy said if he has a drink or he won't have a drink.
February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December, probably. Chances are I probably
What
won't
do
drink in January.
think about Palmer? Good player.
Not because of dry
Very good player.
because
I wish United would have had him because he's a United fan. But what can you do?
watched the training yesterday. Yeah, we know Konate's back in training.
Cunyate's back in training, Andy was saying, but he's not really a captain. He's not really a fancy option. Mark, have words. Salah is going to
He's been out
blag.
since 2012, so quite a while now.
Would you dream on?
Not convinced.
Would you dream on Salah will blank against United?
Hitting a little bit because he's making
Dream on.
but is that difficult at the moment? Not
Dream on.
Saliba or Castagna?
If you don't get Isak,
Someone
you
said
are
Liam
cooked.
Delap
Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm already cooked anyway.
Him as a cheap option.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I don't mind it, especially now he's taken the.
Doesn't really matter.
But and he's only 5.6.
Oh, that guy who plays for Frankfurt
Fulham.
to see.
So Fulham
He-
away, Brighton at home, City at home, Liverpool away.
Here we go.
Does not look great.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player, but I think he would go to.
Start one. Jota's
I don't know whether he would go to City, but
I don't think Jota's going to start. It
could possibly happen.
I think he will. I'd say
Because you know he's from the same country as Salah.
I'm
Egypt.
going to live my life as I normally do, James. Basically.
Do I play
Make some FPL videos, go for some
Pedro
lift some weights
or
walk,
Dallo?
drink some
If I'm honest with you, probably neither.
try and
neither.
drink some more water,
Um,
drink some Coke Zero.
Haaland hat-trick. It could possibly happen. He did get a hat-trick against West Ham earlier this season. It could happen
Probably.
because West Ham are terrible. But so are City as well. But so are City.
6.5 or below. I would go for Sarr, I think.
But I think Man City will beat West Ham
If you want to go for him.
because Bowen is not playing.
Maybe Martinez might play.
We want the move
I need to drink more
to
caffeine-free
City.
but then you take out
My ass. Wow. Wow.
When have Premier League matches been cancelled because fans can't travel to the game? I'm pretty sure it happened for. Was it Spurs Burnley? Happened? Maybe that was the pitch. If City West Ham was going to be postponed, you already know about it.
If City West Ham was going to be postponed, we would know about it.
Gakpo, Jesus, or Wood. Wood if you trust the minutes, otherwise Chris Wood. I like Gakpo, but I don't trust the minutes personally, even though he started at every game since game week 12.
Yeah.
Play Gabriel or Hall.
Even though Andy was saying about Gakpo, boy, don't trust his minutes.
I mean, playing Hall and Gabriel seems fine to me. If you're not sure about who to bring in, you could just roll it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Still wrong with that.
Did I go to the darts last night? No.
No, neither did I.
No sugar Coke. How about no Coke? Just like drinking Coke Zero, to be honest with you. And I don't drink coffee or anything. It's just the only place I
Nah.
get caffeine from.
He doesn't drink coffee. Neither do I.
Play João Pedro over Castagna. Probably, although it's quite close. Very tempted to play Konza over Enzo. Is that silly?
Oh,
I
wow.
wouldn't say it's silly. I don't think I would do it, but I do understand it.
I do understand it.
Play Strand Larson or Howson. Strand Larson. Cunha's suspended, so Strand Larson's minutes should be pretty good. I wonder if I'm going to buy Lewis Hall next week, by the way, for Gabriel.
Oh. And he could buy Lewis Hall next week for Gabriel. I won't do that.
Everton versus Liverpool was postponed because of wind and travel disruption. Boom, there you go.
Earlier this season.
So João Pedro in a 3-4-3. Okay, so João Pedro versus Robinson. Oh, see, that is really close again.
That's really close again.
I don't know what I would do. I'd be tempted to play Robinson, I guess. But I find it really hard to bench like nailed penalty takers, which is what João Pedro is right now. It did bench Sterling last week, but it wasn't for a defender. I don't know. Flip a coin. Go with your gut instinct. It's really
Go with your
close,
gut
genuinely is.
instinct.
I would probably play João Pedro. That's just more my style, but I don't see any harm if you want to play Robinson. You get your caffeine hit from playing FPL. No, I need the caffeine after playing FPL, basically.
Yeah. I wish I could have a lot of caffeine. 'Cause
Paul or Mikalenko.
Fancy Premier League is a lot of the stress, so it is.
Probably. Should I bring him in? Probably not. Ramsdale or Ray in goal.
It really is every year.
I have João Pedro in attack. Should I try Ramsdale points or leave Raya? I'd probably play Raya still, I think.
Yeah.
Just saying coffee beans are like the thing, like I know I don't look like I look like a guy that can't be talking about health. I get it, right? But like I just think we worry too much. Like, if I drink the old Coke Zero, is it really the end of the world?
Do I really drink a non Coke Zeros at the end of the world?
Be happy. Like, I think that's fine. And I just don't like coffee.
Neither do I.
I play Aina or Sar and White. I play Sar, attacker. I mean, I think Aina's got a good chance of being keeping it, but I'd rather play the attacker, especially away from home. João Pedro Conza.
Elanga is a good shout. Not this week for me, if I'm honest with you. Not this week. Cause he's not going to get that many returns every week. Maybe now and again.
If you had the money, would you buy Wood over João Pedro, or do you need that money for Bruno or other options in the future? If I had the money sat in the bank right now, for João Pedro to Chris Wood, would I use it on Chris Wood? I think the answer would probably be no. And it's not because I necessarily need the money, but I might.
It's not necessarily that I need the money.
And with Chris Wood having Liverpool next year, I just don't.
Yeah, I've got to check that other thing. This is what you call it, the fancy challenge this week.
I understand where everyone else is.
So that's my team at the moment. Of course, it's what you call it, a new year, new change, new chance, something like that.
Wood for is Southampton, and that's not until game 22.
So there's my team,
I don't think
the fancy challenge. What is it? Oh God,
I don't know. I'm very much in the zone of I'll make a transfer if I think it's
9 aside,
otherwise I'll
9 aside this week.
I'm happy with being
9 aside
Obviously,
this week.
I got a lot of comments when I got the 2 red arrows recently.
Who
You know,
I start?
transfers instead of getting points. But it's done all right in the most part, and it allowed me to use 3 or 4 last week to do some pretty decent upgrades. You know, so I'm kind of okay with it. I just
What's
I would
the
rather have
check,
Chris Wood than
bro?
Pedro this week. Right, don't get me wrong.
Should I start Kirkes or
Chris Wood is a massive upgrade over
Milankovic? The Bournemouth defender this week.
Like, there's players in our team right now who are thinking I'm just going to keep for the next 10 weeks. They'll get injured. It always happens. And so I'd rather be in a good position to deal with that. And I'm going to be in a pretty good position to deal with the double. And I really want to save my wild card until later.
So do I.
That was a long-winded way of saying I'm keeping João Pedro. I actually find a lot of the forwards right now.
How are Liverpool
It feels
players
like we're in that kind of place
playing on Sunday
in FPL.
against
Play Luka Dean or Howson.
on Tuesday?
Luka Dean.
No worries. Players are getting injured. Oh God, getting injured. God. God. Yeah. If the pitch is too frozen, if the pitch is too snowy, they have to call out the game. That's my opinion.
If you can just do Saliba to Trent for free, I'd be tempted to roll the other transfer.
Liverpool don't have that many injuries. Maybe 1 or 2.
Maybe Isak grabs a hat trick against the Spurs defence.
Yeah, so that's my team in the fancy challenge.
Have Rodgers, Ahmad, and Cunha going for Gordon and Raheem Jimenez, sell Ahmad or Rodgers. As long as you're not going to get stuck. I would rather have Rodgers long term. Ahmad.
Course, don't forget to download Sleeper as usual. Yeah. Course, it only takes you about 15 to 30 seconds. Course, you don't have to bet on the score, only win or draw on teams. Of course, the Super Six as well. You can bet any score on 2 when it gets at 3 o'clock. This afternoon. Should I do bench boost?
I think next 3.
Got
I think next
Roby, Sarr,
Argue
or
with Rodgers 'cause he gets
Wowie.
pound balls and
I got no. I'm not going to bank on that
as much as I can tell you,
because Max Wowie's going to get minus
Rodgers
points.
got goal and assist as well, so it makes it more difficult.
So no, I'm not going to bank on bench boost if I'm honest. Get Enzo in there. Hearing, get 2 assists. Yeah, but I already made a transfer. I'm not getting Enzo Fernandez, unfortunately. And Chelsea being very poor the last 2 matches.
Bruno versus Southampton, Brighton, Fulham, or Gordon versus Wolves, Bournemouth, Southampton.
Crystal Palace, it won't be an easy game for Chelsea. Don't forget, Palace got a draw at Stamford Bridge earlier this season. Don't forget that.
I mostly agree, yeah. Now do I bench Munoz or Jota?
Yeah, so I'm going to take you to, what do you call it?
If you've got Jota, you've probably got a risk to start. This is why I hate owning Liverpool attackers that aren't Salah. Despite how many times Gakpo started recently, I just don't want these headaches. I might accept the headaches for a couple of minutes over a double, but I don't think Jota starts.
Car said the live score. Yeah, so Godford 3-0 Villa, 2-0 City, 2-1 Brentford, 2-0 Arsenal, 2-0 Fulham, 5-0 Liverpool against United. Yeah, and of course, the build up, you could check that on live score. This week is Liverpool Man United. This week, of course, you bet on the first goal, who will get the first yellow card, who will have the most shots as well, and of course the score. Yes, and of course, how many minutes will get the first goal, because you have to put that down as well. I think the goal will be very early, probably the first 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah. So don't forget to do that live score on what do you call it? You could only predict the scores on live score only on your phone. You can't do it on your tablet. You can only do it on your phone. But you can do the build up on your phone and tablet. Yeah. So I'll take you to the Manchester Cup. As I said, if I didn't have Mbeumo, if he didn't get that goal against Arsenal, I would have been out of the Man United Cup already. But lucky enough, I'm still in the cup. I'm in the 4th round of the Manchester Cup, which I'm delighted with. That's why I want to try and concentrate on that. The cups this year. Am I going to win every cup? No, because I can't win the Fantasy Premier League, because I've already got it up. I will be knocked out of a few mini cups, but hopefully not now. Hopefully, oh God, Sanchez or Dubravka to start. Probably at the moment I would go for Dubravka, but it's a tough one to call. Of course, Sanchez was dropped in the last match. That was a big surprise. Big surprise that was. Big mistake by the Chelsea manager. At the cost of the game. Two games. Very big teams. Does true if yeah. Yes. Probably over start to Bradca, Leo. should I take
Both
a
Adam and
hit
one of them next week. So,
-4 to Cunha
you still
or
sell Rodgers first,
Watkins?
don't you? Is there next week if you want to keep
I'm gonna say yes.
Southampton?
I'm gonna say yes because Watkins
Why is
will
it-
be starting because Duran is still suspended.
No, I don't think I said it was.
I'm gonna say yes, and he's on penalties as well for Villa.
In fact, I've said to a lot of people they should buy Gordon. That Quanza over Hall.
Yeah, and of course the Public America Cup.
Yeah, quite
I don't have to play. I don't have to play this week because I got a bye. So game week 21,
I do. I think there's
I'm in the second round.
I'm basically at the moment.
The Public America Cup.
29, 'cause that's the game week, right?
Thank you. You're very welcome.
29. Because after the Liverpool game, and Burma has Palace away, Spurs at home, West Ham away, Leicester away, Everton at home, Villa at home. I think long term.
Of course, the updates on available, questionable, major doubt and out with suspension and injuries.
So I guess it depends how long term of a move you want to make. Wilson, a cheap punt, 5 goals in the league.
Of course, Havertz is available. Of course, my opponent actually had Havertz, but he didn't play. But lucky enough, I did it up just about. Eder Nilsson is available. Oh, sorry, Ederson, the City keeper.
If you need an enabler, then sure, he's fine.
OS opinion is questionable.
Again, what's that going to block you doing in the future? If the answer's nothing and you're happy with that, then I think I love Rodgers. I think he was a great enabler, but Gordon's better.
Semenyo or Erlanga. Semenyo this week, Paddy, if I'm honest with you.
Free hitting in 29 this year. Like,
Oh
I'm
God.
not locking anything in because it depends on results in the cup.
Should
Like,
I
mean,
bench
it's
Cornwell
unlikely
or
that I will
Ahmed?
hit in 29, but I think it's quite likely that I will
I
hit
think bench
for a blank.
Ahmed definitely. Will Semenyo score?
Now, I know everyone
Oh, I hope he does. I hope he does.
is 34.
I hope he does.
If we get to a point where
He scored against Everton earlier in the season.
so get to the
Of course, don't forget that game earlier in the season when Bournemouth were losing 2-0 and he scored 3 late goals in that match. Will any games get
I don't think to use it in the double.
cancelled?
But let's see what happens.
Maybe tomorrow.
Right.
That's the rumor. Maybe tomorrow.
Playing Leicester, so I think yes. Watkins in my team, I wonder how they would attack without him. You've got Watkins against Leicester at home, massive differential. He's going to play 90 minutes probably. That's a classic case of overthinking. Like, in that case, right, even if Villa are massively worse about Rodgers, which they won't be,
None today.
what are you going to do? You're not going to sell
Not at the moment, no.
I think in FPL,
So that's the
I think a lot of
available, questionable, major doubts and out.
think about, so don't waste your time doing it. You've got Watkins versus Leicester at home in a game where Duran's suspended. He's definitely going to play 90 minutes, pretty much guaranteed. That's it.
Back to my team.
How would he attack? I don't know. I think that's
Um,
Emery. But,
Isak or Watkins, captain. Watkins.
that Anderson, Van den Berg or João Pedro.
Watkins. I think Isak might only just get the one return
Defense, probably João Pedro.
or assist.
I do agree. There could be potential returns there.
Out
Flecken,
of Cornwell
thank you.
and
Anderson and Wild
Sir.
Liverpool defense, definitely spent me.
I think put Cornwell on the bench.
Kevin, I answered your chat. I think I said.
Start, sir.
Do I play FC 25? I think I played one game and then didn't play it again.
Kirkhouse or Hall to start. That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Would you spend
I think I would just start Hall cause he takes corners. That's the reason.
I play João Pedro, I think. So I hate you've got such a nice team. You could maybe play Gabriel over Howson, but I'd probably play João Pedro over Gabriel. I think João Pedro. I I'm telling you now, based on everything I've said this morning, Lewis Hall is going to get a double-digit haul, and João Pedro's going to play. There's too many people with close decisions this week. You got 38 minutes to rectify any changes you've made in your team.
When's the deadline? Is it?
Defense is much better than Man
Yeah, it's at 11 o'clock, yeah.
Place Semenyo. I wouldn't really
That's when the deadline closes. 11 o'clock.
put Semenyo in a team.
AM, Irish and UK time.
João Pedro,
Of course.
I don't see him.
Oh, God, that's a tough one. Wobie or on Boomo. I think I will go just about on Boomo because he's on penalties. For Brentford, that's the difference.
I think it was just rotation again. It was last
That's the
week.
difference.
Honestly, with Christmas, I'm getting lost to the game week.
And he's nailed
Reeves only
as well.
How Torres standing -4 bench Matoma. Reeves isn't your only cover then, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I missed that. No, I would just pay Matoma. Julian, new member, thank you. Would you do Odegaard to Gordon for free? If I had a stack of transfer, if I had one free transfer in Odegaard, I'd probably just hold. My only issue with going Gordon is I have. Yeah, the game in 25 is a little while away, I suppose. That's why I was saying earlier that actually in Berman might be the better long-term option. But then he's got City and Liverpool soon, so there's not really that much difference.
If he's tweeted it or said it, one of my patrons said he thinks Werner will start instead of Son
Wow.
today.
James was saying Burner could start ahead of Son.
Source who's normally quite reliable, but it wasn't
Oh, the predictions, he's gone for 3-1 Newcastle against his own team.
players.
2-1 Villa.
But there is a chance
2-2 Bournemouth. 1-3 Palace and Chelsea. 2 the City.
Wednesday been down that path, but hey, whatever. Yeah, Timo Werner.
What else did he go for?
Okay. So I'm just reading stuff about
1-3 Southampton and Brentford.
things.
Oh, he's only gone for only 1 now Arsenal away, Brighton.
Yeah.
2-1 Fulham. 3-0
21,
Liverpool.
it was saying
And 1-0 Forest away at Wolves.
it would.
Capsy, Salah number 1, Haaland number 2,
One good young
Isak number 3, Watkins number 4,
that's the way for Tom.
Palmer number 5, Diaz number 6, Scapo number 7.
If you run out and out FPL, please go somewhere else.
Wow, Jimenez 8,
Menendez says
Brian Mbeumo number 9.
in two minds about whether to roll to have 2 free transfers after the FA Cup. Yeah, it's stronger to do that, mate. Most cases. Chim says thoughts on Ahmad moving forward. Feels like he's a less threatening role. Maybe someone like a Langer or Semenyo could be.
And Brian Mbeumo's teammate, Visa number 10.
I think next week the picture will turn back.
Oh God,
As said,
Gordon or Diaz.
much of the last couple of weeks, your horse in that value range, the equivalent
Probably
of
Diaz.
William,
Diaz,
there probably won't be enough difference between them. to
Uh,
make a
who-
transfer worthwhile.
you
I would
rate
Jerry Darmy Hughes says hello, Jimbo. Non-FPL.
Have
How important is
I
tactical
can find you.
sustainability?
Is that Aubameyang
Ten Hag abandoned his Ajax way after losing his first 2 games to get results.
in or my FPL team?
Really interesting question.
Neither of them don't play for. Neither of them are not in the fancy Premier League.
Right, so
Um,
Ten Hag kind of
Akinfenwa never played in the Premier League.
right,
He played lower leagues.
straight away.
Aubameyang played
And then I think
the Premier League with
had to play.
Arsenal, Man City.
Amarin's come in with kind of clearer, identifiable.
Timber
philosophy
out
he wants to do.
for Robertson.
Longer term, that will have better.
Then
because
Semenyo or
someone
Gordon.
kind of reneges on their
I think I would pick.
short term may have to
Yeah. Timber is out because he's suspended. He picked up that 5th yellow card against Brentford
wasn't sustained
on New Year's.
longer term. So, but other managers don't have. clear
So Robertson is in.
how they want to play, right? Some managers
Semenyo or
tweak their
that's a tough one.
tactics and their formation
That is a tough one.
Subject to
I think I would just go for Gordon, but
different managers do different things.
that's a tough one.
Armo
That's a
says,
tough one.
when will Min Hyuk get a price so I can buy him?
Tottenham have
Hopefully by the end of today.
ill in defence.
Peter says, morning, James.
Seems
I'm considering doing Strand
so-
Larsen for free. What are your thoughts? Cheers and good luck. Yeah, I can understand that.
Could skip
Because
a
Greenwood next week
a
is
few.
right, but you want to show
Yeah, Newcastle could do that, yeah, but
really tough.
Gabriel, Martinelli or Sancho, Martinelli.
Yeah, I'd be tempted. Yeah, I'd be tempted. I hope he's selling Strand Larsen. Maybe not this week, but he'd be on the chopping block. So unless you know that there's a different forward you want, then I would, mate. FPL Upcross says, hello James, got 3 Timber Rogers on my bench, thinking of Jota or Enzo for Gordon. 1.5 million bank on free transfer. Would you do that?
Eddie knows about
Shout out for our
the
patrons.
Liverpool
If there was
against
any
United game.
anyone else coming in,
You won't hear today. You will probably leave it until the last minute tomorrow. Well, it depends on the weather, of course.
Would you say yes to Martinelli
But you're not going to find out today.
The stats, but isn't an effective threat to the Irish. Cheers.
No chance.
No, look, Jacob Murphy doing very well today, obviously, and in future game weeks. But we can't rule out the possibility that Newcastle will buy a right winger in this January window, so I would not be making that move. Bertica says 2 quick dilemmas for me, pal. Start Ramsdale or Flecken. Also start Branthwaite or Leaf Davis. Cheers. Davis, I think. Florian Meister, Happy New Year, James. All the best and stay healthy, and to you too.
James, and stay healthy.
And never thought that starting Anderson or Howson would be top of my mind for me at Saturday brunch.
Saturday brunch. The hell? Double Arsenal or Fulham defence. Probably a bit of both.
Boshan Ramkrantz says, hi James, start 1. Kirk is all.
It's not easy to keep a clean sheet. That's the problem.
Chris
That's the
says,
problem.
Is it a waste of time missing looking at fixtures for captaincy instead of just sticking armband on best fantasy asset regardless? Feel like we've missed less hauls just consistently being salary, etc.
Bench one.
Capped on the best player in the league at the moment, mate. You do that.
Guardiola,
Looking at opportunities, right? I
Robertson,
need a very good
João Pedro, Semenyo,
I think
Gabriel.
Haaland, if you provide very good alternatives in this game.
I think I would bench Bruno and João Pedro. I think. Yeah. I know João Pedro's on penalties, but I can't see Brighton are not going to score that many against Arsenal. Do I start Iwobi or Alankovic? Iwobi.
But I look at next one, I think Liverpool going to Forest. Because Forest are really strong defensively.
I do, but I need to double up on one.
That is a possibility. If there's doubt, I'm just sticking with that. Next up is Jerry.
No, Isak, that is correct. Don't have the money to get him. Spurs against Spurs and Wolves. Then Wolves. Jesus, that was 2-2. That was mad. Couple 2-2 scores the last game week. Oh yeah, I have to get out there now because check who's on Sky Sports News, the fancy one. Are they not going to... Oh, I think it's a Banfield family.
We'll be answering your questions, including Erling Haaland is now a good option in FPL again.
Haaland's a good option in FPL again.
And Mo Salah is among the best captaincy candidates, but is he the best choice? We'll
Yeah.
discuss that as well.
Yeah.
And if you're
The Bonfield family.
Minute captaincy or transfer decisions. Don't worry, help is on the way. As you can see this week, I'm joined by Sam and Lee Bonfield from FPL Family. Good to see you both. Let's get straight to it because we know it's very competitive in your household.
Always.
Who is currently
It's very competitive.
in the league? Who's got the most points?
It's been a really good, I've had a really good Christmas actually. I triple captained Mo Salah against Southampton a few weeks ago, and since then, I've just made a series of decent decisions, and it's gone pretty well over Christmas. So 132k right now, 91 last week was a good score. So yeah, I'm in good position. But listen, we're coming to a period of the season when there's going to be double game weeks. We've got the assistant managership.
System managership.
Yeah, it's annoying. The triple captaincy went well for Lee. Didn't go so well for me. I played it on Haaland a few weeks back when he just got the goal. Yeah, and it's been like 9 or 10 points here or there every week. So 50 points-ish behind.
And annoying. Is that because you just had the best?
She's 50 points behind at the moment. Is well, 53, I think. 53. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. It's out in game week 24. The new chip, the system manager. Sabino's very cheap. He's only 6.4. Price to see. That's good. Thank you. Jesus, 38 million. Sorry, 38.6 million now he is, Salah. God. If I would have had Salah start the season, what would have happened? What would have happened? Of course, there's rumours he could be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. Rumours as well.
And Alexander-Arnold celebrates a 4th goal for Liverpool. It's been that kind of evening for Liverpool. So confident, and look at the space he's got to let fly.
Yeah, so Mo Salah, the top point scorer.
I don't talk about my rank. It's not great this year.
A bit of a mistake to captain.
It's not good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd use the word mistake, but it's very brave.
Not good.
There were a few FPL managers that I
It's not going to improve.
last week, and if you went for Palmer then over Salah last week, then you did get pretty heavily punished. There's a few weeks coming up where Salah's got a tricky looking away game and Palmer plays a nice home game, but even then you wouldn't back against him like a permanent captaincy option.
Yeah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's had his best FPL return of the season, 15 points for him. Would you say he's the best Liverpool option besides Salah, Sam?
It's tough actually because he was lucky last week. I mean, probably Areola gets that goal if it doesn't take a huge deflection.
Stop putting my ass.
Defender.
It's not nice.
I think there are other options in that Liverpool team that you can go with. I've had Luis Diaz for the last couple of weeks, and he was really nice as an option last week. So I think if you want to go for a defender, yes.
My house.
He's the best Liverpool defender because you do get the attacking threat.
No, that's not very nice.
I think potentially one of the other attackers might be a better option.
Behave yourselves,
Top performers.
says the Reverend.
Let's look ahead to game week 20 now. The most transferred out player of the week, Wolves forward Matheus Cunha. That's of course because he's picked up.
No, not on my phone. What's the Sky Sports News?
I think he probably is. He picked up a 2-game suspension, but one of those games is going to be in the FA.
No, we can't mention that. We can't mention that either.
So, Forest at home, on paper.
No, Newcastle. I have one, but he's on the bench. Livramento. Livramento.
Now look pretty tricky for the next sort of 4, 5 or 6 weeks. So
It's not foolish. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
So good, but the fixtures look tough, and he's got suspension. So yes, probably.
Yeah, we can see Chelsea forward Nicholas Jackson alongside.
Almost transferred out. Oh, should have put that up, but
Is that a bit of a surprise?
I think if you'd have said that.
Howe, Gordon, or Isak.
Because he's been playing really well. But
Yeah.
I think you've
Yeah.
not seen any returns from him, and that's disappointing if you've been a Jackson owner in that period of time because he has still been in the heat of the action. And I think when you see like the benching for him against Southampton a few weeks back, and then again last week against
Ipswich.
that's disappointing. But a couple of benchings now, and Chelsea played particularly badly without him against Ipswich, so maybe we won't see that again in the future. I'm surprised to see him being transferred out so much either help.
What about transferred in then? Chris Wood high on that list.
Chris Wood.
Quite popular replacement for Cunha. Lee, is he the
Most
best
ones are there.
for Cunha, do you think?
Wood, Isak,
Forest having a great
Hall.
season, aren't they? What I would say about Wood, though, is in game weeks 1 to 10, lots of big chances. They were regularly finding him in and around those areas, Nottingham Forest. But since game week 10, some of that has dropped off a little bit. Not massively, still scoring goals. I think took 2 or 3 goals in that period of time. But he's having fewer big chances. I think teams are
He's having fewer big chances, is Wood.
then that's Forest. So he is probably the obvious and go-to option. But there are others, and I think Gabriel Jesus is up there in the conversation. And there will be some managers, if they've got the money, will be looking to upgrade Cunha to Isak, because he's definitely a good option.
Yeah.
And I mean, Forest defenders proving popular at the moment. They managed to keep 3 clean sheets in a row.
Wow.
Do you like the idea
They
of bringing in
kept 3 clean sheets in a row, have Forest.
Who's the best one to go for, do you think, Sam?
Big regret of mine not having a Forest defender so far this season. So Aina obviously proving very popular. He's quite expensive now, so not able to be one.
He's quite expensive now, is Aina.
But you could go for Milenkovic instead. He's a bit cheaper. My personal preference, I think, is still to go for the goalkeeper in Matt Sells. He looks like
Yeah, he's had a very good season. Marcel's the Forest keeper.
Newcastle, another team in really good form.
He's having a very good season.
5 games in a row in all competitions, lots of FPL managers. They loan Alexander Isak. Do you like the idea of going for a second and third Newcastle player, Lee?
Yes, I do. Isak is so heavily owned now. There's so many FPL managers that have got him that if you want Ian...
Fortunately, I don't.
Attack, and they're banging form right now. And the fixtures look good going forward, so who's to say that form isn't going to continue? Then yes, I like looking at a Jacob Murphy, or in particular, an Anthony Gordon. I know Anthony Gordon being very popular in FPL this week. And Lewis Hall as well at the back, 4 clean sheets in a row. We're talking about all their attacking prowess. They're keeping clean sheets as well, and Lewis Hall often takes a few of the corners as well. So yeah, I like him too.
Let's take a look now at the best teams to target according to the FPL fixture difficulty calculator. Over the next 6 game weeks, the data says
Everton.
One of the best teams to target. So should
Everton
we-
are one of the best teams to target.
And if so, who should we be looking at, Sam?
No one.
It's hard to look at any of the Everton attack because they just haven't been scoring very many goals. But the defence has been a bit more solid of late, and so I think you can go there if you're in the market for a new goalkeeper. We've mentioned Sells already, but Pickford is in that conversation as well. So you could go for Pickford in goal. You could also go for Milenkovic. I think he looks like a nice option too. But it's really a defender if you want to go.
Yeah, another team with a good run. Is
usually
Crystal Palace. Lee, if we look at Crystal Palace, which
my
players
cap,
are worth
my
considering? Do you think
triple
what's the
captain.
remit?
I won't do it this week if I'm honest with you, Christopher.
I think it's in midfield I'd have a look, either Eze or Sarr, and that's quite a difficult decision, I think. There's not much to choose between them.
Oh, Palace's fixtures look pretty good.
He's got a bit more goal involvement than Eze, although Eze did score last week, so very difficult to choose between those two.
It is.
When I
The
watch
Palace player is very difficult.
Sarr is the one using his pace to get in behind off of Mateta, so I'd probably slightly lean towards him.
Yeah.
Munoz as well at the back. He's got 2 goals already this season, but his XG per 90 is quite high for a defender.
Wow.
2 goals.
Nunez's XG is quite high. Lee Bonfield said it's quite high. His XG.
Of the show, it is state your case. We're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. You both.
Here it is, 30 seconds on the clock.
We've chosen this week. We've chosen best differential player for game week 20. Sam, you're going to go first, so we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, off you go.
Gone a little bit rogue this week. Leon Bailey from Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa have got some issues this week. Obviously, they've got suspensions for both Duran and Morgan Rogers. But they're coming up against the Leicester side, who have conceded 19 goals in their last 7.
Wow.
So very,
Le-
very leaky.
So, Leicester conceded 19 goals in their last 7.
Actually underachievers last week.
Wow.
Could have got something in that game, and I think could do really well this week against that Leicester City defence. Got 76 minutes last week, 21 minutes the week before, but I think what we're starting to see is him becoming really important. And last season was great at the beginning of the season, then got injured. So maybe it's time to take a punt and go back.
Great stuff.
On
Let's
Bailey.
reset that clock with a few seconds to go, but the clock just come in a little bit late. Lee, it is your turn now. Ready, off you go.
So we mentioned Newcastle, I'm going with Jacob Murphy. Logan
Yeah.
had a really good season, 9 goal involvements in 12 starts for him. We already talked about
Usually,
Newcastle
mind.
looking really good going forward. Even the Spurs game, sorry to say it, but I think it's a good fixture for them, given the Spurs defensive.
Jacob Murphy.
Season. So if you can't afford to get to a Gordon, if you can't afford to go to the more expensive Newcastle assets,
SA or Murphy.
he's only 5.9 million. So if you're a bit strapped for cash, he's a really nice budget option.
7 seconds left as well.
Probably Eze, but he's not fit. I would go with Murphy.
Right, do stay with us. We have got
I'll go with Murphy because
we're going to be answering your questions, including if Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers is a keep or sell, having been picked up on 1 match suspension.
yeah, I'm actually gutted that Rogers is suspended. I'm actually gutted because it was a good fixture for him as well. Like
How was your vacation, sir? I needed one.
gutted,
10% loyalty program discount.
but that's the way it is.
Not bad. 185 euros.
That's the way it is.
How? It's easy when you know where to look.
Trivago compares hotel prices from hundreds of sites. So
Yeah, I think I got.
deal. Trivago's my secret tactic. Hotel? Trivago. The mattress from your old house can be replaced in a click. Get a quality Emma mattress, pillows and more with free delivery in a click. At emma-sleep.ie. The Hillary's Big Winter Sale is now on, with incredible savings of up to half price on hundreds of made-to-measure blinds, curtains and shutters. That's up to half price on an amazing range of rollers, verticals, Venetians and more. And free thermal lining on our favourite Roman blinds and curtains. Plus, with blinds made, measured and fitted from just €54, that's a fabulous finish at great value. Call 1-800-818-588 or visit hillary.ie to book your free in-home appointment. Hillary's Big Winter Sale, for the window wise.
This week at Power City, check out the holiday deals on large screen TVs and kitchen appliances. Available now in-store and online at powercity.ie.
Get big savings for your little ones at the Dunnes Stores Baby and Toddler event. Mix and match any 3 for €30 on a range of Pampers, Jumbo nappies and pants. Keep them nice and clean with selected Johnson's Bath and Bedtime. Now half price. And feed them for less with a range of Maluka cereals. Also half price. Plus, save at the till with a £10.50 grocery voucher. Dunnes Stores. Always
Hey, how are you, Aaron? Not a good season. Not a good season, I'm afraid, on my rank. So don't ask me about rank. It's a poor season.
It happens. It's better to have breakdown assistance as standard. Get 10% off car insurance when you buy online at AIG.ie. It's got to be AIG.
This is big, man.
I'm ready.
I guess I have to be. I'm gonna make you pay.
Haven't stopped since she died.
I will never stop.
This is going to change everything.
Answer that.
The best is yet to come in 2025. I love it.
Hi there, welcome back. Sam and Lee is still alongside me this morning, and it's the point of the show that we pick 3 players. We ask our guests who they would start, bench or sell. Sam, you're going to be up first, and we've picked 3 goalkeepers for you. We've already touched on Matt Sells a little bit. He is one of them. Jordan Pickford and David Raya. Out of those 2, who would you start, bench or sell?
Tough this week because actually I've said so far on this show that I recommend Pickford and Sells, and now I'm going to have to sell one of them because I think I'd bench Raya this week. Brighton, although not keeping very many clean sheets, they are
Who you support? The team that are going to get hammered tomorrow? I'm afraid.
And then bench the other one. I think Sells has got the nicer fixture, so I play him against Wolves. That game's on Monday evening, and that means selling Jordan Pickford, which, given those fixtures that we looked at earlier, is a little bit reluctant, but I think for this week, he's probably the worst of those 3 picks.
Okay, Lee, let's get on to your 3 Manchester City players this week. Erling Haaland, Phil Foden and Josko Gvardiol. Who are you going to start, bench and sell?
I can't in good faith either a bench or sell.
Nunes or Ahmad. Nunes, I'm afraid.
West Ham at home without
Um,
Callum
I support Liverpool.
City for the win and
I think he's win the league this year. He's will win the league this year.
I think you got to start Haaland, haven't you? I think you got to start him, which means probably benching Vardiol and selling Phil Foden. Although Phil Foden, bit of an uptick in form over the last couple of weeks, so it'd be a bit of a reluctant sell. But you've got to go with the big man. I think you can't bench or sell Haaland. So
No.
Brilliant. Right, let's get to some questions that you've sent us in ahead of game week 20. As ever, we've had loads and loads of responses. So as promised, we'll put the best of them to our experts now. So let's start with this.
To our experts.
Thinking of bringing Erling Haaland back into his FPL team this week. We have kind of touched on this, Sam. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, could actually change my team with the fancy challenge.
Important players, like you don't want to be sacrificing Salah or Palmer or Isak or somebody like that to do it. So if you can find a way, you can magic up
Gordon for Diaz.
then yes, do it. But if you
No.
make some sacrifices,
No, not for a -4. No,
try and ride through with that one.
I would keep Gordon.
Also got in touch. He says his team is in a bit of
No.
a mess. He's considering using his wild card. Wants to know whether it's too early to use it, Lee.
Yeah, well, I guess my standard answer whenever I answer a wildcard question is it's always team dependent. It's if you think your team's a mess, then yeah, absolutely.
If your team is a mess,
We're coming into an interesting period of time for FPL, aren't we? Liverpool are due a game against Everton. The Merseyside derby's got to be rearranged. That means we're going to get a double game week at some stage. We've got the assistant manager chip coming up in a few weeks as well.
yeah,
My opinion would be hold that wild card because we've got a pretty,
hold that wild card.
FPL coming up. But if you feel like your team needs it, then yeah, cool.
If you think your team needs it, if you have problem with your team, like
Morgan Rogers suspended this week. So just asking Sam, keep or sell?
I've got Morgan Rogers as well.
Keep.
Fury and Timber. I've got two of them out suspended this week, which is not ideal. But I think Morgan Rogers is an absolute hold for me. He has been phenomenal this season. In terms of return for every million spent, he's the best. So I think you hold him. Yes, it's frustrating that he is going to miss the Leicester game this week. It comes back to more difficult fixtures, but I think at his price point, he's well worth holding.
yeah.
Let's get to this one from Michael. He says he owns Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson and Enzo Fernandez, asking if you're concerned at all by Chelsea's dip in form.
A little bit, yeah, because I've got two of those. I've got Palmer and I've got Enzo. And over the last few weeks, they have had a little bit of dip in form, haven't they? But I think
Yeah.
there's a bit of rotation, rotation in my opinion, from Maresca against.
I
think
have
Ronaldo's also
seen
back to the team. The key
you
for me
before.
is
Oh, really?
Romeo Lavia, think
I
he's
see,
really
I see.
key for them when they had that uptick of form a few weeks ago.
I see.
Benefited the likes of Enzo and certainly Palmer, etc. So
How many minutes ago? 3 down the deadline.
return this week, we're not sure.
12 minutes ago.
Chelsea look pretty good for the next couple of weeks.
Well, make that 11 now.
My Chelsea assets, knowing
11 minutes ago, 3 now, and the deadline closes.
So yeah, just hold on to your Chelsea assets.
Sam, do you agree?
All right.
Yeah, I would hold Chelsea.
I see.
It's a bit premature to sell them given the fixtures they have coming up.
Yeah, okay. Let's get to Justin. Owns Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo. He wants to know if he should start thinking about selling his Manchester United players, Sam.
Yeah,
I'm afraid so.
had two transfers in the last 2 weeks, and both of them have been exits for Manchester United players.
Wow.
Last week he was suspended, and then this week, as we'll see in a minute, I have sold Gallo. And I think for me, with Manchester United playing the way that they are, they're easy sells. Now I think Ahmad is a little bit different because he's cheaper, and so he's easy to hold in your team. But I think we're starting to see some other really good value for money picks. Ismail Assali mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Starting to come into our thinking, and I think we can afford to lose them, particularly ahead of a game.
I don't know if he's an easy sell, Bruno. He's got so many good routes to points, doesn't he? Assists and goals and penalties and bonus points. He's got that suspension. You're going to want to come back and prove a point. I don't think he's an easier sell as you think he is, Bruno.
Yeah, because when you're looking at a team like that, who is having a bit
Vice
of trouble,
captain,
a bit in-
Isak or Palmer.
for someone to look
Isak.
at and go, "Hang on,
Isak for me.
Manchester United players, do you get rid of them? Do you stick with it, hoping that there's going to be an upturn?
Yeah, I don't know if you want to be over-invested in Manchester United. I mean, you've sold Dallo this week, but I would agree with that. I think defensively they're looking a little bit shaky. But with Bruno Fernandes, season after season, we know that he likes to get the FPL points, and like I say, so many different ways that he can get them. Ahmad's a bit more difficult. Nice.
Ahmad's a bit more difficult.
Really good form. Kind of
Lee says.
that form in recent weeks. So yeah, wouldn't want to be over-invested, but yeah, Bruno Fernandes is a tough seller.
Should I start? Oh, that
Now, we just
Bournemouth defender or Saliba. That's a tough one. I think I would just start with the Bournemouth defender just, but it's tight and close.
Haaland and some of the Manchester City assets at home to West Ham. I think that's a brilliant game for them. Leicester, as you mentioned before, giving up a whole load of chances in recent weeks. So Watkins and Rodgers, if he was available, but he's not. So Watkins, I like his captaincy, but it takes a brave manager to go against Mo Salah right now, and I'll be captaining him.
You could go for Isak, and I'm saying that as a Spurs fan.
Oh wow, okay.
Because, you know, Spurs we've got a lot of problems at the back. Our whole of our defence is pretty much injured, and the rest of the team seems to have got to tick.
How are you? It's Reverend Bellardi now. Nice to meet you.
And I think he makes sense for the vice captaincy at the
It's not Francis anymore, unfortunately. I'm changed the name.
Yeah, right. Let's look at your teams now then. Lee, we're going to start with your one for this week. Just talk us through the thinking behind this.
Oh, Tottenham have signed a goalkeeper from Slavia Prague. Just to let you know.
What's the change for you then for this week?
We're 12.5 million. Oh, wow.
So two transfers already this week. So it was a Wolves exodus for me. So I got rid of Cunha.
Lee is playing 5 at the back, would you believe it or not, this week?
Chris Wood's still a really good option, but I just fancied the short-term form.
Yeah. If Libermanto gets me a clean sheet,
And I took out Ryan Ignoria.
because he's not nailed in that Newcastle team. It's not nailed.
And looks to be one of the most attacking players in that Fulham
Happy
side.
New Year, Reverend. Thank you very much.
Rico Lewis and Trent and Gabriel's threat from set pieces. Lewis Hall taking corners for Newcastle. I like to think that there's clean sheets there, as well as a bit of upside in the attack.
I've not seen a back that heavy for such a long time.
I never played 4, never mind 5.
Okay. Oh, how you doing, my sister? Are you well? How's the family? Are they looking after themselves? Not nice and healthy.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to your team then, Sam. You've not gone for 5 at the back then, have you?
No.
I mean, I've got issues because Morgan Rogers and Timber are both suspended.
No way.
And Fabianski is injured, so my whole bench is pretty much out, apart from Van den Berg, who is, you know, the one golden star on the bench right now.
Good. They all.
I actually had
Oh, good. Yeah.
actually available this week. I was
Man.
playing 4 at the back. So
Mum and Dad
starting to move back
are
towards the defenders because they're making so many
Depe-
attacking
de-
returns that you want to be playing them. So I've got 3 at the back, 3 of the most attacking defenders in the game right
Depend-
now. Lewis Hall,
depend.
Spurs from corners. I think
Now.
he could do really well. Same with
Independent.
Thompson and Trent. The midfield, I can't
Wow.
fix itself. I've gone for a little bit of a punt on Ismail Assar. I didn't come off last week, but within the top 10 for XG underachievers.
Mr. Duffy, how you keeping?
I think that's a bit unlucky. And then the front 3, I'm playing all 3 of them, and as I said,
I didn't know that was going to happen.
Problems later on in the weekend with the weather, but it looks okay. I must admit, last weekend I liked my team a lot more. I'm not so sure about some of these fixtures this week, but we'll see how we get on.
See how we get on.
Lee, Sam, thank you so much for
That's what Sam says.
for giving me points.
Of course, it's going to be a tough afternoon for her team. She's a Tottenham fan.
There is still time to join our
Unfortunately.
Sky Sports News mini league. Just use that code 8ZBN.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back to YouTube again.
And check out. And
Oh, God. Every time. Jesus. So my team is locked in anyway. So that's my team for this week. Could have regrets on not starting Livramento, but can I see Newcastle get the clean sheet? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
You can't rely on it. But maybe over the next
I think Newcastle will concede this week
I don't know.
because Tottenham Stadium it's a very big pitch.
I hate players like that. I can't rely on that against.
Oh God.
What
Rhea
would
and
you do to Gordon Worth?
Gakpo
I would
or
put
Alisson, Jesus.
Rodgers,
I think.
Brett postponed from Liverpool.
Oh God, I hate to say this. I think I'm gonna say Alisson and
Why does it have to be Bruno?
Jesus. Gakpo's minutes it's not nailed.
You can point it out, so definitely wouldn't
What
have guessed it.
is your YouTube channel?
Word for free or roll.
France Bellardi 86.
Just
Aaron.
bear in mind that although João Pedro's fixture is not good this week, it's better than next week. They're both on penalties. I mean, arguably, João Pedro's not
They
right now as
getting
slightly. He's playing
old. I know. Oh, Dad. Oh, 70. Oh, wow.
Now he's going for one more attempt.
Oh, wow.
I still think
70, wow.
you Reina Gabriel
I think I said that question already. Yeah, I've already said that question, Kyle.
finally got there.
Should I captain Isak or Salah? Salah. Salah, I'm afraid.
What are you new to Captain Haaland? You still own him. Don't hate it, honestly. West Ham's a good fixture. We spoke about that graphic.
West Ham's good fixture for City this week because West Ham are terribly bad.
And in terms of goals, like, Man City right up there.
Man City are right up there. How many minutes ago?
Enzo on the field. I play Mateta, yeah. Mateta, actually, I was saying earlier about how no one ever talks about Solanke. I've actually not given
Who's that? Oh,
consideration either.
worked
I don't mind Mateta
at
over Chris Wood as a punt.
punt. No, not for me.
Mateta almost certainly going to take penalties when he's on the pitch. I hope it's Eze.
He's not nailed for Arsenal. He's only 17, isn't he? I'll bench Salah. What? Can't bench Salah. No. And triple captain.
A little bit. I think he'll start today. Or start, sorry, tomorrow.
You're triple captain Ahmad.
I quite like Strand Arsenal to round him there.
You must be mistaken, Brad.
Bruno is
United are not going to get a goal against Liverpool. You must be joking me.
great fixture.
Have I cooked? You've overthinked.
Gakpo's on 4 yellow cards.
Sarah or Strand Larson.
Imagine if
I
Gakpo
think I'll go for Sarah.
21, and then Jota starts building up his minutes, and then
It's just the
Jackson's also pretty good this week.
type of game
People are worrying about Jackson.
that Liverpool
It's annoying that he
will
misses it, forget it, but he's almost certainly
sync up.
against Palace.
They're not going to sync up.
And yellow cards.
Liverpool will sync. No chance.
So Pickford's on 4 yellow cards still.
Liverpool are playing very well, and we're playing
Get a yellow. 'Cause he must
bad,
have 4, so
terribly bad.
just don't time waste, right? And Gakpo's a forward, so he won't have to make
2 minutes ago to the deadline closes.
but you just never know, right? And people will use Jackson.
So tired, but I'm going to have to stay awake all day, unfortunately.
He just got on. Rodgers was on 4 yellows, he got one.
Because I've other fancy things to do.
I just would not like Gakpo for Jackson, no chance. Castagna or Hall, I did Gordon hit for Doku, by the way, nice. Castagna I would play. Less than a minute to go, by the way, make sure you're...
Less than a minute to go.
Sticking
1 minute to go.
He's that vice captain.
Yeah, so I want to wish all the managers the best of luck for game week 20, and Course will be live hopefully tomorrow night on the results. Only 9 games or could possibly 8. It depends on the weather tomorrow because Wolves and First don't play until Monday. So I want to wish everybody the best of luck in the next round of the Fancy Cup. And of course, I want to wish everybody the best of luck for #GameWeek20, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Good luck with your game week, and I hope you get a green arrow. Thank you for watching, and testify.